G7 summit is all set to get underway in France from 15th of June to 17, but ahead of the high-stakes gathering, Prime Minister Modi has tagged a packed diplomatic lineup. After Nice, our Prime Minister will be heading to the capital of Slovakia before returning to France to join the fellow world leaders at the G7 summit. And during his stay in France, the Prime Minister will be interacting with the members of the Indian diaspora. He will be attending the Bharat Innovates event, where he's all set to join the French President, and the visit will also feature a key bilateral meeting between the two leaders, with the discussion expected on the range of the issue. In fact, President Macron will also host the Prime Minister for a working lunch before the Prime Minister departs from France and travel onwards towards Slovakia, where he's all set to continue his diplomatic outreach ahead of the crucial G7 summit. Prime Minister Modi's visit is aimed at deepening India's engagement with Europe, and also we are learning that during this crucial visit to France, he will also be meeting with US President Donald Trump. How significant will that meeting be? Let me go across to let me go across to our guest, Eric, on this. Eric, we are learning in just few days, Prime Minister Modi and US President Donald Trump will be meeting, and this comes in the backdrop of the diplomatic challenges as well, the war that is going on in West Asia. How significant will this meeting be between the two world leaders?
I mean, it's going to be significant. As we've seen in the past, President Trump and Prime Minister Modi do seem to have a pretty good positive rapport between the two of each other. However, the Iran conflict has kind of created a little animosity. Right. India has been put in a position to where they have to just pick a side. And I don't think that's in India's best interest. I think they have vested interest in both Iran and the United States, so it does put them in a difficult position. However, I do think that President Trump and the Prime Minister will hash out some of these differences when they meet, and things will get back on track.
All right, it remains to be seen how this really pans out. A crucial meeting that will take place between the Indian Prime Minister and US President Donald Trump there in Europe. Thank you so much, Eric, for connecting with us and putting that into perspective. With this, a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.